is taking their grid positions, and we're going to get going for the Australian Grand Prix here in Division 2. As the lights are counting down now, we have 10 lights on the board. The lights are out, and we are away. A little bit of a long hold at the grid. Let's see how Tez gets off the start, because he's got those cold tyres. Zach is beast had a good start. Look at Matt Silva, all the way up into P2. Goes the Brazilian, up in P2. What a start that is from Matt Silva. Tez and Mens, the two TTM managers, fighting it out. But what a start that is from Matt Silva. Quattro does lead, but Matt Silva, the Brazilian, channeling his inner Ayrton Senna as he gains 2 places there and off the line. What a great start that is from Matt Silva. Further back, big gainers look to be SLR Ale off the back of the grid up into P15. Start from him. As GRT Andrew and SLR Leah battling out. Leah must have made a mistake there. He's down in P10 as Andrew and Salzrap to go wide. And Leah's got back past the pair of them as Andrew's gone. Andrew has gone. He's lost his wing. He's hitting the wall, he's backwards, and he's last. That's not great from Andrew. As Jaylee Mens has been overtaken by Saka's Beast. The champion's up into P4. And probably as expected, a bit of a field spread initially in these wet conditions. A lot of these guys really struggling. Evo isn't struggling though, he's up all the way into P10, up 5 places. But here comes Jack on Dossa. There's a VSC. Straight away. As Diesel Dominator's got a 5-place penalty for collision with OG James, so that's not great. As let's see if anyone speeds under this VSC. That's what's going to be very important here. It's very easy to speed in the wet under VSC, so hopefully that's okay. As now looking at TTM Tez, he's looking a bit racy. And he's looking a bit racy compared to Matt Silva here. They both dropped Zach's Beast. Oh, as Janie Mens is out! Janie Mens has crashed, as is SLR Dossa. Oh, the car's out on the track. Dossa has hit him, and Mens and Dossa are out of this race. Janie Mens must have lost it there. I've completely missed that. But yeah, Janie Mens is out. SLR Dossa is out, and those are the first 2 retirements of this session. As that guy making a move on Sam Laments, and he's got the position up into P12, but chaos so far. As Simon spun. Simon has spun. Pit entry. He's got a time penalty for cutting the corner there, and he spun again. Oh, he spun again. And he's all over the place. Sam Laments is coming into the pits, but yeah, that's a disaster for Simon. He's lost it on the final corner. And that's, well, one of many who have lost it so far, and he's not going to be the last, because these conditions are grim. They're horrendous. Tez has actually lost quite a bit of ground to Matt Silva, actually, in these conditions as well. Charlie picked up a pen, but he is sitting quite pretty in P5. And look at Ale there. Up 10 places is Ale. Up 10 places from the back of the grid. Excellent start from the Alfa Romeo driver. He's working his way forward through the field very, very nicely. As Charlie's lost it. Charlie's lost it. Oh, he's lost it from P5. He's got the power a bit too early, and wet conditions have meant that he is gone. And yes, I feel like this is what this is going to be. It's going to be people driving around, and then, oh, this person spun, that person spun, they've all spun. At the moment, I mean, you have a look at the pit stops. All of the bottom 5 have all had to pit for damage. So, yeah, I think that shows just how chaotic this race has been and how tricky these conditions are. So we're now looking at South Raptor, trying to close up to SLR Leah. He's had a good start at South Raptor, as has Leah. At the moment, in these wet conditions, South Raptor looks to have a bit better pace than Leah. Can he make the move on him? No, he cannot yet. Going to be very tricky to make the move. As interestingly, a lot of these drivers are under-fueling. It's quite an easy track on fuel in the dry here, and it's usually easier in fuel in the wet compared to in the dry. So I do expect that those drivers who have under-fueled to be able to get their fuel back. But anyway, further back, Simon trying to get past Charlie. Down the inside he goes. Oh, and they make contact. It's hard to judge that one with the yellow flag of Hicklin. But it looked like, I don't know whether that was Simon locking up into Charlie or whether that was Charlie turning into him, potentially, but there's a VSC anyway, and Simon has pitted from that, so clearly sustained some damage. As Hicklin has mentioned, that he's got rear wing damage and its car is undrivable. So obviously someone must have gone into the back of him, or he's hit the back of his wall. As yes, it's got a bit quieter recently as well, as Matt Silver actually is closing up to SLR Quattro. That's another thing that's happening actually. Matt Silver showing some pretty good pace here in the wet. Simon's picked up a time penalty. Hicklin's gone into the pits with his rear wing damage. Wonder whether he's going to retire in the pits. I mean, it'd be understandable situation to retire in the pits. So, with that level of damage, because I mean, in these conditions, yeah, car being undrivable, you're a lap down. Very, very tricky conditions, and yeah, you can understand him retiring in the pits. As Sprightly has said, tough luck. Yeah, it's unlucky, it happens. Rear wing damage on this game's it's a new addition that does make you be a bit more wary when you're battling wheel to wheel, but when you're affected negatively by it, it can properly screw you over. But yeah, Matt Silver looking pretty quick in the wet at the moment. That's for sure, and properly closing in on an SLR Quattro. Potentially we could have quite a good battle for the win here between the two of them. South Raptor's got a run on SLR Leah, who loses it a bit there. But South Raptor's going to try and go around the outside of Leah. Is he going to pull this off? Leah tries to brake later than him. Has he gone too deep though, Leah? No, he's timed that braking point to perfection, actually. He's absolutely nailed that as Leah and kept ahead of him. That is a great little retake of the move with that late braking manoeuvre from Leah. Excellent stuff from the Haas driver. Excellent stuff. But South Raptor, Evo and Jack are right on him. Zach's Beast looks to be pressuring Tez a bit. The top four quite considerably ahead of Leah in P5 though. As now Zach's Beast is right on the back of Tez. I did say he was closing in on him, and he very much is. The top two are potentially out of reach for these, but this is a very much isolated battle here for P3. As Zach's Beast right on the back of Tez. As South Raptor right on the back of Leah as well, so lots of battles going on through the field here. And he's going to go down the inside of Leo. They've raced him very cleanly here. Can South Raptor get the move done on Leah? Using a lot of ERS at the moment. He's thinking about the move with South Raptor, but he doesn't make the move stick. As, oh, lovely bit of rain just blocking absolutely everything in my camera shot. As Quattro sets the fastest lap of the race, so obviously responding to Matt Silver closing in on him. As Tez has picked up a penalty as well. He's picked up a penalty. And that is music to Zach's Beast's ears, as if Zach does not actually need to overtake him on track anymore. You can get him on penalties. But also, Matt Silver appears to have responded a bit to Quattro's fastest lap on the previous lap, as he's taken 7/10 out of him in the first sector. So these two going very much back and forth with each other in these wet conditions. Matt Silver very much wants this victory. But here we are, South Raptor right on the back of SLR Leah. Can he make the move stick? No. Oh. Lovely. But anyway, South Raptor down the inside of Leah. But Leah's always been braking a bit later than him in that corner. They're giving each other all the room in the world, but this is going to allow Evo to get involved as well. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. Zale now down the inside of SLR. Jack as well. He has to cut the corner to make the move, but Jack retakes the position. As his yellow flag, sector 3, Quattro's out! Quattro's out, what's happened to him? There's a safety car, and SLR Quattro, I've completely missed what's happened, has binned it on the exit of the final corner. The race leader, or who was the race leader, is out of the race. He's out of the race. Wow. Wow, that is heartbreak for Quattro, as he was driving a very strong race, P1 to P1 really. But yeah, Quattro is out. He's saying in the chat, bruh. Obviously a bit annoyed with himself, I guess. But yeah, he has lost it, and he is out, and he'll be scoring 0 points in this race. It's a very, very tricky corner on traction, that final corner, and he has proved that. But what this does now is this very much opens the field up. This very much opens the field up, closes the field up, I should say. And what do these guys at the front do? Do they think their tyres can make the end? Or do they pit here hoping that a fresh set of tyres will make the end of the race? I don't know how the tyre wear on the wets is around this track, but it may be a case of the zero stop being quite marginal, and a safe and a precautionary pit stop is the way to go. And could we see these drivers who use that safety car? I know someone like Ale, for example, has absolutely nothing to lose with pitting under it. What do you do if you're Matt Silver, for example? Does he pit? He does. He does pit, so he reckons that that is the best option, that his tyres will go to the end if he pits. What about Tez? Now he's staying out, as is Zach's Beast. So Matt Silver's going to drop to P3 here. And going by the first stint at least, he had a lot more pace than Tez, and a lot more pace. A lot more pace than Zach as well. So it's going to be very interesting here. He just about gets out ahead of Leah. So he is only in P3 as Matt Silver, but yeah, he's gone for those fresher tyres. Will the guys ahead of him make the end of the race? It's going to be tricky for him to overtake them. And yeah, Connor's asking the same thing. Can Wets do the full race? I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. I don't know if they can. But I am certainly intrigued to find out if they can. And I have no idea why Ale didn't pit as well, by the way. He would have lost 0 positions and got himself fresh wets, so... Yes. But anyway, the state of play under the safety car is TTM Tez in P1, Zach's Beast P2, Matt Silver P3, Leah P4, South Raptor P5, your top 5, Evo climbing up all the way from P6, P15 to P6. It's an excellent situation for him so far. And yes. Yeah, how is this race going to play out then? How is this race going to play out? Who is going to win, and who has made the right strategy call? Is it the right call for Matt Silver to take that risk of losing that track position and then use that track position to... And then use those extra tyres to definitely make the end of the race and still be able to finish ahead of Zach's Beast and Tez? Or will Zach's Beast and Tez's tyres last to the end of the race? That is the other question. As I'm just going to invite Menz in, as he's going to commentate with me for the end of the race after putting it in a wall. As there he is, the Williams Division 2 driver. He's seen the on-track doctors at Australia, and I guess first question for you, Menz. Are you okay after your crash? You must be a little bit bruised up, and...
it was one of my smaller crashes this year, so it's not too bad. I've had bigger crashes.
Yeah, I guess you're a bit used to it at this point.
I mean, I survived that one, which is good for me in the wet, so I'm happy.
Indeed, and is the safety car going to come in this lap as well, by the way? Because this is lasting forever. the safety car
well,
period. This is
they
last...
haven't caught up, obviously. Now Andrew's had a collision with Sam.
Yeah, that's... Oh, it's Sam Laments. Sam... That Laminance. That's his name, yeah. This is, yeah, I get it now. I finally make sense. I was calling him Salamence after the Pokemon for some reason.
And safety car not in.
The safety car is not in, so that is going to allow Diesel Dominator and Golden Egg Fryer to catch up, as well as SLR Charlie. Yeah, Kevin's a little annoyed with himself of his spin. He's annoyed with Codemasters. He's annoyed with himself, and he's not annoyed with.
I mean, what he's
Kevin,
done is
Quattro's
vintage
annoyed.
men's. He's just binned it for the lead, which is vintage men's.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the men's
Indeed.
club, Kevin.
Indeed. One thing I'll have to say actually is you didn't bin it on the formation map today.
Yeah, it said I got Tez to when I dive bombed him.
Yeah. I was gonna say Tez got disqualified, but he's leading now actually. And what I want to know is whether his tyres are going to make the end of the race.
Yeah, they were only on 13% 2 laps ago. I've been in the party with him the whole time.
I see.
It was funny when I said watch out Tez and I dive bombed him, and then he goes spinning off afterwards.
So that means that Matt Silver in P3 has made a huge risk then with pitting and losing that track position.
Tez was wishing he did pit because of fresh tyres, but I said it's better to stay out. I mean, Tez with that penalty, safety car's in. Tez with the penalty, he's just got to hope Lee is as slow as he was before. Because Lee is the bottle in the cork, as they say. It's forming what would have been the men's train if I didn't die.
Indeed, but here we go. So, at the moment we have Matt Silver in P3, who was looking very, very quick. Zach is Beast in P2, and TTM Tez in P1. It looked like Tez was a bit slower than Zach is Beast, and Matt was a bit quicker than Zach. So potentially what we could have is a compelling three-way fight for the win here. Here we go. As Tez is going to take us on this restart. Let's hope these tyres are hot enough. Let's hope they don't spin. They're all well and good at the moment, and they're going to get us underway. As at the moment, someone's already made a... Oh, Jack's pitted.
He's got no front wing.
Has he got damage?
I don't think he has a front wing.
How's that? As the yellow flag in centre 1. Who's that? No, that's OD James just letting everyone through. Okay. False alarm. I thought someone had crashed from the lead. But here we are. That guy is going to make the move. But SLR Ale, is he? He's darted to the outside. He brakes later than Ale. Brakes very late.
And he's off the track.
Yeah, he brakes too late.
And now he's got Sam. And now he's cut the corner.
Yeah, they're battling side by side. Yeah, he's cut the corner. Him and Sam battling side by side. Sam's got the position. And Matt Silver didn't have the best restart either as well. He's lost ground to Zach is Beast and TTM Tez.
Yeah, I think everyone's struggling with the cold tyres. And surprisingly, it's Evo causing the train. He's normally very
fast. Gone very wide. He's gone very, very wide, and Ale snuck through on him. Ale doing a last question mark challenge. He's up in P6 at the moment, is Ale. Look at that. He's doing a mega job from P20 on the grid.
Not sure what's happened to Evo. Because Evo's normally very quick in the wet, and now he's got a pen as well.
Yeah, indeed he does.
Not sure if he has slight damage.
Yeah, I'm really not sure, but maybe potentially just has not warmed up his tyres under the safety car as much as some of the other guys. But anyway, TTM Tez does lead the way, leading his first racing lap in SLR. So, of course, he did lead those laps under the safety car, but that's his first green flag racing lap that he's led. But he's going to be pressured, I am sure, by Zach is Beast and Matt Silver. Zach will know he's just got to stay within 3 seconds and keep Matt Silver behind him. So that is Zach is Beast's main goal at the moment, is to stay within the gap of Tez and keep that track position. If he does that, he'll win the race. as expected, to be honest, he's not had brilliant pace in the wet here.
Yeah,
SLR Leah has dropped back quite a bit. He's lost 2 seconds to Matt Silver so far on this lap. So, yeah, I mean, Leah was causing quite a bit of a train, of course, in the first stint. So yeah, he's not too confident in the wet as Leah, but he's still running a solid race in P4. It's all about keeping that track position, and he's been brilliant with his defensive moves as well. He's been absolutely brilliant, has SLR Leah. As all, that guy, is he going to try and make a move on Sam? They make contact with each other. They make a bit of contact. That
This
guy
battle
his wheel,
is just going to go on forever.
It really is, isn't it? GRT Andrews looking racy with them as well.
Oh, and that guy's off.
And Simon... Oh, that guy's off. And Simon's overtaken Charlie as well.
Yellow flags for James again.
Yes, James is really struggling.
Perhaps he did the dry setup like men's did.
Oh, that's... As the yellow flag says through, Tez is out! Tez is out! Tez is in the wall! Tez is in the wall! Tez is out from the lead of this race. He has crashed on the exit of the final corner in exactly the same place, but a different wall to the wall Quattro crashed on. And the 2 race leaders have both crashed, and there's another safety car. That is... Wow, that is mad. Tez is out. Of course, you're laughing because you are mates, so that is...
That guy has now sped under the seat.
Oh, that is not good. That is not good.
That guy has a drive-through.
I'll tell you what, your teammate Golden Egg Fryer is looking good for points here as Jack sped as well.
And that guy again. That guy's got 2 drive-throughs.
Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look at the incidents. Oh my god, these incidents. Oh my god. Look at the race director and incidents. Oh my lord. What is this?
How was that
what
guy
is this race?
twice?
Yeah, nah, Meds, pause it and go on to incidents and have a look at how many there are. This is mental. This is so much chaos. Look at these position changes as well. Ali up 15 places now. And yeah, this is drive-through penalty again. We've got another one. No way has he got 3 drive-throughs on 1 lap. What is this? I've never seen this. No, he's got 4. He's got 4. No, he's not got 3. He's got 4. He's got 4 drive-through penalties.
Because you can't serve them all, and Zach's pitted. Why is Zach pitted?
He doesn't think his tyres are making the end.
And
Southwrap is pitted as well. Have they just thrown this race away? Ali's pitted. Why are they all pitting? Why are they all pitting? What are they doing?
That guy has stayed out.
So's Golden Egg Fryer, so's Diesel Dominator, and all of a sudden, this race has absolutely opened up for them. And Golden Egg Fryer's in P6. Diesel Dominator's in P5. What's going on here? What's going on here in this race? Maybe they're serving penalties as TTM Tez has left the session. But yeah, that does mean that Matt Silver's back in the lead. But I don't understand that from Zach is Beast. There's been 2 safety cars. Surely his tyres are just not doing... They're not worn. Surely. Surely. That is... that's a very questionable decision from all of these drivers. Charlie, from being a minute down, literally a minute down he was, is P4. He's P4 now. Well done, Charlie.
Well done for not pitting.
Diesel Dominator.
Well done for being sensible and not pitting.
Yeah, Diesel Dominator was nowhere as well, and he's P5.
I mean, Jeff pitted lap 1.
Golden Egg Fryer. Golden Egg Fryer, well, I mean, he was also nowhere and is now P6.
P4, 5 and 6 have already pitted twice. Simon's pitted 3 times already.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
And we're only on lap
what is
16.
this race? What is this race? How's this race going to play out as well? Matt Silver's going to be absolutely loving life at the moment in P1, but I mean, going by how people in P1 have beaten this race, he's going to bin it. Maybe that's why these guys are pitted. They don't want to be in P1 because they know that the person in P1 will just bin it.
That's smart. I mean, we arguably have the slowest person on track in P2.
Oh, that's a bit mean. That's a bit mean. Come on. That's very mean.
I mean, he was 12 seconds slower than Tez after 8 laps.
True, but, like... And actually, no, he will be the slowest because he's like the only one that hasn't pitted.
Yeah, and that. See.
So, like, yeah, I mean... Could be a bit of a drain. But yeah, this is... At the moment, Diesel Dominator's on for a podium as well. That's...
And that guy has 4 drive-through penalties to serve.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? He does. And he's in P3. He's in P3 and has 4 drive-through penalties. I might just go on board with him for the next 4 laps. Just. 4 drive-throughs. 4 drive-throughs.
He also exceeded track limits whilst picking up those drive-throughs. OG James has got 3 warnings under the safety car.
Yeah,
whilst the lap down.
He is of course last in the lap down, so OG James. He did get out of the way very, very nicely in the last restart, and I'm sure he'll do the same here as well. But yeah.
OG James is just praying another 5 people crash.
What OG James is praying is that everyone ahead of him pits so he can get onto the lead lap. The safety car's in this lap. Here we go. Here we go. How's Matt Silver going to be off the safety car restart? You know what? Odds on him binning it on the out the final corner.
Matt Silver is either going to bin it or he's going to win by over 10 seconds. That's what's going to happen here.
Yeah. So in his debut SLR race, as Matt Silver got the bottle, he's of course very well known as a commentator, but we don't know much of him as a driver. But he's done very, very well so far in this race. Made that mega start, and how's he going to get on this restart? I think that's an Ayrton Senna inspired helmet as well from the Brazilian, so it's very good driving from him. He's just kind of just psyching himself up, deciding when is he going to go, and he's decided to go. No, he's not going.
Simon's collided with Andrew.
There's a collision, and Leah's got a run on Matt. Leah's got a run on Matt Silver. Matt goes defensive. He goes defensive.
Oh, there's a spin at the back. Simon's spun around.
Oh, as Leah's gone deep.
James
that guy's gone off the track as well. That guy's gone off the track as well.
He's still got 4 drive-throughs to serve as well.
Look at Zach's beast. Look at Zach's beast. He needs to make his way through quickly.
And
he's going to go round the outside of Golden Egg Fryer. Golden Egg Fryer gets his elbows out.
Here comes Zach again. Oh, they collide in Zach's round.
Oh, Zach's round! Zach's round! His champion is round. He is spun. He's taken the decision to pit, and it's left him last. Well, second to last.
Simon and James both retired. And now the champion is last. And Jeff is folding up everyone.
Here we are.
South Raptor around the outside.
South Raptor around the outside. He's made the move stick on Golden Egg Fryer. So he's got much fresher tyres than him.
Here comes Ali on the inside.
Right back at Charlie. Oh, here we are from Ali. They're going to be going side by side here. It's very tricky corner to go side by side. Golden Egg Fryer's trying to hold it in. No.
They somehow don't touch.
They do. And Evo's now coming through. Evo's now coming through around the outside.
Oh, they collide again.
And they do collide. They both lock up a bit.
Egg Fryer stays in front.
Egg Fryer keeps the position. And Matt Silver's opening the gap to Lear. He's having a bit of a scare on the restart, but has managed fine. As Ali's got a penalty now. That's
that guy does not serve his drive-through. One of 4 drive-throughs.
Disqualified then.
Well,
so he's disqualified then.
Surely. He's got to be. I mean, he has 4. He's now gone straight on at turn 1.
That's the second lap in the row he's done that. He likes that line. As now Jack's had to pit, so... Oh, he's serving his drive-through, isn't he? So Zach's beast is no longer last.
And that guy will soon be last after he serves 4 drive-throughs.
Yeah, I think he's just going to accept that he's disqualified.
And claim a moral P4. South Raptor looking to get past Diesel.
Indeed he is, and Diesel's looking quite slow as well. So Charlie at the moment, after being nowhere for the entire race, is now suddenly on for a podium. How did that happen?
This is only
Diesel Dominator, the
things.
Diesel Dominator train. The Diesel Dominator train. Charlie is absolutely loving this. The South Raptor might have a run on Diesel Dominator. Ali might have a run on the pair of them as well.
South Raptor, that's definitely cut a corner there.
Yeah, he's going to be close to a penalty probably.
And he looks to
Yeah,
dive
he's going to
bomb.
go down the inside.
It makes it stick. And here comes Ali.
Actually.
And Ali
It's
gets
also
it
a
done
clean
as
move from
well.
Ali as well. So is it now Diesel Dominator's turn to go backwards? Oh, I don't know, but Evo Golden Egg Fryer.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they collide and they're both in the wall.
Oh, they're both in the wall. That guy is now serving his drive-through.
And Zakis Beast is no longer last again. He's up into the points now. Yeah.
Indeed he is. How does he manage that?
He's getting 2 points now. Not that points matter for him.
What if
as he will
Zakis
win
Beast
his
wins
chance.
this race? What if Zakis Beast wins this race?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the top 8 will win it, so there's still chances he could win.
Indeed there is. As Evo said, he got wing damage, so that partly explains that collision, I guess. Oh, unless that's why Evo pitted. Oh, South Raptor! Oh, he nearly binned it there. That's a bit scary. And Leah's looking quite comfortable in P2 here, actually.
Yeah, he's no longer the
tyres.
slowest on track.
He's got a bit more confidence here a bit as this race has gone on, and he's looking very good at the moment for a solid P2. South Raptor, though, was quicker than him when he was behind Leah on the same age tyres, and South Raptor now has 15 lap newer tyres than Leah, so
South Raptor
he's
also
going to be
went
hunting
purple
him down.
sector 2. I mean, Leah will be soon to be P1 when Silver inevitably bins it, as that's the P1 curse today. Will it be this lap that Matt bins it?
He's very cautious out the final corner there, very cautious. He does not want to go by our curse. He set the fastest lap whilst doing it, though. But you reckon the South Raptor's going to get this fastest lap? Ooh, he's 10th off Matt Silver, actually. 10th off. Looking very good for a podium at the moment, though. After he got past Diesel Dominator, he's closed in Charlie an awful lot, so...
Yeah, and Diesel's
Very
dropped
strong
off 3
race.
seconds to Ali.
Indeed he has. Struggling a bit at the moment as Diesel Dominator. I'm seeing when he's braking, he's applying a little bit of throttle input as well, so...
That guy serving his second drive-through.
Yep.
Fair play to him for staying here. Hoping for a third safety car. Well, not yet. He needs to serve all his drive-throughs first.
Yes, he does, yes. Or we could have a situation like Panther in Netherlands, where there are about 3 safety cars, and he didn't, and all of them came, and he didn't serve his drive-through until after like the final safety car or something. So he got a drive-through on like lap 3 and didn't serve it until lap 13 because of all the safety cars. As yes, the race is now continuing.
Matt Silver survives another lap.
He does, unless he bins it on the straight.
South Raptor is right on Charlie now, and Diesel has been overtaken by Andrew because it looks like he's made a mistake out the final corner. That guy's now got another penalty to go with his 4 drive-throughs, and Sam's dived
it. That is a big send, and that's a great move, actually. I'll tell you, it's a bit of a dive bomb, but that's fair. That's totally fair. The gap was there, and he made the move stick. That's a great move. That's a great move by Sam up in the P7. Love that. Love that dive bomb. Daniel Ricciardo S licked the stamp and send it, and that's exactly what he's done. Love that.
That guy in for his third drive-through now.
One more to go.
And Jeff has
the yellow
just
flag
binned
is set to
it.
3. Oh,
He's got
Jeff.
going again.
Jeff.
Jeff.
The Eggman is struggling there in P12. But he is ahead of that guy who's serving his drive-through penalties.
As there was one to go.
Yeah.
Ali is now right closed up.
And he's not going to get
train.
disqualified from them. He's not going to get disqualified from them either.
Yeah, not sure how.
So,
but Zach has got
beast.
Diesel.
He does have Diesel, yes.
Diesel's really struggling.
Well, he has a petrol and he has a hybrid engine actually, but he has overtaken Diesel. Sorry, that is an incredibly bad joke.
Yeah, Diesel looking like he's running on Diesel, judging by how slow he is.
Yeah, he's not liking these wet conditions. As South Raptor properly closing up to Charlie now.
You just got to do a full send like Sam, and there's
yellow
flags,
to 3.
and it's Diesel.
Diesel's crashed. Diesel's crashed. And there's a safety car. No! That guy nearly served all of his drive-throughs. He served them all. Nearly served them all, but just one corner to go before he... Well, actually, no, he's in the middle of the track, but he's so close to getting all his drive-throughs, and there's safety car number...
I think we cursed
3
Diesel by insulting him.
Yeah, sorry, Diesel, sorry, Diesel. That's you that's insulting him, man. That's you that's insulting him.
I mean, you agreed. So, I mean...
He didn't... I mean, he's dropped back quite a bit. It is his debut, of course, as well. But yeah, he was keeping it clean. He was running in quite a good position. Didn't have any penalties. But yeah, unfortunately, he's lost it. But now Matt Silver's got to navigate another safety car restart.
Is that guy going to pick up another drive-through, I wonder? He picked up 4 last time.
And now Golden Egg Fry is back in the race as well. He doesn't have any penalties.
He just needs 1 more person to spin, and he's got points.
Nah, because he's going to get them with penalties as well, isn't he?
Well, if he can stay within it.
The Zach is beast on for P4 if he can stay within penalties as well. Wow. But Andrew's penalty is a 5 seconds, so it may be able to be removed. I don't know. He got that for a collision. It was definitely a collision from Andrew as well.
He had this. That's the second collision. He had one in the first safety car as well, and then he picked another one up.
Then we're going to pit Evo pits.
Well, he probably had damage from when he put Jeff in a wall. Yeah, they changed his front wing, so he had damage.
And so he's now down to P10.
Still in the points.
But he does have a fresh set of softs. No, not a set of softs, fresh set of wets. Yep, definitely softs.
That is his 3rd stop. Simon, who was out, had 4 stops.
As Owen said, nice little pit stop for Leo. No, why would he pit from 2nd? He dropped down to like 10th. He's vibing in P2. He's got the wets have like no tyre wear around this track. So Leo's chilling on for a podium here. If he pitted, then it'd be in the mud because of how close the field was. So yeah, right decision for Leo. Doing the 0 stop is Leo. We do love a good 0 stop.
Now Matt Silver has to survive another safety car without bending it from the lead. After every safety car, the leader has crashed.
But yes, when is the safety car going to come in though? Because yeah, they're still not caught up.
Yeah, Jeff and that guy are way behind still.
I feel really bad for that guy. No, it doesn't say he has a drive-through though. It doesn't say he has a drive-through. It says he has 9 seconds.
Earlier.
He served his drive-throughs. He served them.
I thought
He's
he
in the
only
race.
served 3.
Yeah. I thought he'd only served 3 as well, but maybe the game can only give you 3 drive-throughs at once. I don't know.
He might have served them all actually. He had 4 laps in a row in the 1 minute 50s.
Right.
So he might have served all 4. I mean, he's still got to catch the safety car first.
He should manage it. Him and Jeff, Golden Egg Fryer, Eggman, are back in the race though. They are going to catch up.
And we will only have 4 laps to go when we eventually get back underway. So it will be a 4-lap sprint race.
Indeed it will be. Indeed it will be. And who's going to take the win?
I would not fancy Matt Silver, judging by how many bins from the lead we've seen.
He did have a dodgy restart as well last time. Nearly got him. Leah's going to have like 1 shot of the restart. He could actually win this.
Safety car in.
Safety car in.
And Matt slams
Here we
on
go
the brakes.
then. And when is he going to go? Is he going to go as late as he did last time? Ali and Andrew are going side by side under the safety car.
Perhaps Andrew wants to pick up another 5-second ban. I mean, that is 3rd of the race.
Possibly, but yes. Yes, Matt Silver is going to lead us away for the final 4 laps of this race.
He's gone earlier
he's
than
going
before.
quite early. He's really caught Leah napping. He's massively caught Leah napping there.
And
Andrew
has spun.
He's had
has he?
something. I don't know. He's half spun, I think.
Yeah, he's lost 5 places now. To add to his 5-second pen. Oh, and Sam's in the wall. And he's come back on and somehow everyone's avoided him.
And Zach's got an illegal overtake because obviously he overtook Thingy before the line.
Yeah. Sam's lost an end plate now. And both McLarens are side by side.
Yeah, they are. Here we go. Golden Egg Fry now in the
him.
points is racing with them. So here we go. Can he make the loose stick? How's Evo going to get on with his old new tyres as well?
That guy could
that
get
guy's right
points
with them.
despite having 4 drive-throughs.
Yes.
And South Factor is basically pushing Charlie into the wall. As Charlie's dropped down.
Charlie's lost loads of positions.
Yeah, South
Factor
was basically pushing him around the corner.
Yeah, and he's got damage as well as Charlie.
Yeah.
He's backing out of it, fair enough. Like that's
And that guy
Charlie
is
doesn't
in the
want to get
points.
involved in anyone. That guy is in the points after having 4 drive-throughs. He's in the points. Mega stuff at the moment from that guy. That guy is my driver of the day. I don't care. Serving 4 drive-through penalties and still getting a point. That's heroic from that guy.
I mean, just
That's
getting 4
absolutely heroic.
drive-throughs deserves driver of the day.
That is true. That is also true.
How do you pick up 4 drive-throughs?
I'm not sure. But anyway, SLR Lee is still holding firm in P2.
Charlie's now
South
spinning the
Raptor,
pit
another
lane.
car behind him.
Charlie's retired in the
And
pit
Charlie's
lane.
retired. Yep.
Sam followed him into the pit lane but isn't retiring in the hopes of one more person binning it.
That is true, actually. One more person. Just one more, and Sam gets a point. But yeah, can South Raptor, though, can he get SLR Lee? There's just 3 more laps to
He's
go.
ran into the back of it.
Yeah, it's very poor visibility.
How is
there.
Sam still in the pit lane?
I don't don't know.
Oh,
But
here
wait,
comes
South Raptor and Leah side by side. This is for P2. They're giving each other room. Is Ale going to get involved? Can South
Raptor's
Raptor
going to
get
have
the
to run on
Leah?
him.
He is going to have the run. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, is Leah going to shut the door on him? This is great racing at the moment. They've been battling out all race. But finally, on
here
lap
comes
27,
Ali.
South Raptor gets his
Ali's
man.
ran into the
And
back
Ali's
of the-
made contact.
He saved it.
And South Raptor's got a penalty.
And Zach's
South
got him.
Raptor's got a penalty.
Zach's got Ali after
Zach's
all
up
that.
in P4. You know what I said? I said, what if Zach gets the podium? Look at him, he's up in P4. If he didn't have that 5-second penalty for that illegal overtake, then South Raptor, then Zach is be in the podium. He'd be on the podium for last. This is mega. This is mega stuff. The South Raptor, can he pull that gap to SLR? I'm sorry guys, this has turned into a very unprofessional stream, but this is because this has just been a really, really mental race. And Sam picks up a penalty.
After having Road's longest pit stop as well.
Indeed, it's another look at SLR Evo. Who's right on the back of SLR Jack. That's the closest battle at the moment.
That guy.
That guy gets another penalty.
It's still
It's
points.
kind of irrelevant. It's kind of irrelevant. He had the most penalties anyway, and I was going to say it's impossible to get 40 seconds worth of penalties. But that's basically what 4 drive-throughs is.
But yeah,
That's like 80 seconds worth of penalties.
He's basically had a whole
And he's had that. Indeed, it has.
Leah's missed the apex, and here comes Zach. Evo's got a
Oh,
pen.
Evo gets a penalty. I think that's his second one. Maybe as Zach goes deep though. Zach goes deep. Can Ale get through? Ale up the inside of Zach. Oh, he's made the move. He's made the move.
He gets
Ale up
Zach
to
on the
P4.
place that Zach got him last lap when Ale ran into the back of, well, into the wheel of Leo and spun him round. Although Ali's out of shape, Zach almost loses it
Oh,
as well.
he is. Zach almost loses it.
And
Can he get
Zach
the move
has
back
used
into turn
all
one?
of his EOS.
Yeah, they're absolutely rinsing it here.
And we are on the final lap, so only one more lap for
are on
Silver
the final lap.
to bin it from the lead.
Yep. Yeah, Matt Silver's driven excellent.
Oh,
Is he
there's a
back in
spin.
centre one?
It's Jack.
No,
And
no,
Andrew and Evo.
No,
It's
no,
everyone.
that is a big crash. That is a huge crash.
Jack has
What's going
spun
on there?
and taken out both McLarens with him and carried on driving.
And he has no wing, and he's in P7. So he's going to finish his race with no wing
and Sam
probably
is
beat
going to
that
come
guy.
P9 after Ro's longest pit stop.
But yeah, Sam is going to get points. He is going to get points. It was worth him staying in the race somehow. But now let's go back on board with Matt Silver. He's driven excellently.
Ali and Leo
But
again.
it's paid off. And yes, Ale and Leah. That guy passes Jack, who has no front wing, obviously. But yeah.
Sam's up into P9 now.
But yeah, 9 finishes this race though. 9! 9!
It looks like Leah's going to stay P3 on track. But will Silver bin it on the final corner? He's very wide and he's very slow. I would not like to
Comes
be...
across the line now, weaving his wheel,
Yeah,
and Matt Silver
He
wins
stopped
the
weaving
race.
because he got very scared of actually binning it.
South Raptor does get P2, SLR Leah in P3, SLR Ale in P4, Zachersby's P5, Golden Egg Fryer through all of that has come over P6.
That guy, after 4 drive-throughs, comes home P7, or it might be P8 because of Jack and Pens. So yeah, 4 points for a guy
Sam.
with 4 drive-through penalties.
And yes, and Sam is going to come across the line.
After
He's quite
Road's
a way
longest
down.
pit stop.
He's quite a long way down. It was the world's longest pit stop. But he is going to come across the line to get P9. Or is he? Because he could bin it. We don't know.
No, he survives. And there you go.
Just inviting them to the podium interviews.
It's going to be an interesting one.
corner. I'm just having a look at. You might be interested actually in the WERC Cup at the moment. TTM and SLRT doing very well. Midzi got pole. Chaos got P2 for TTM in qualifying. Interesting.
Nice. I mean, you know, it was that TTM was struggling for drivers when I was placed down as one of the main drivers for today. Until luckily we found someone.
You still got a good four, to be fair, but yes, it is Matt Silver, South Raptor, and SLR Leah who were your top three.
Yeah, luckily
KVS
Matt,
decided
to take over me.
Yes, I know you have a mic, Matt, so join the party, mate. But yeah. Why am I on BBC iPlayer? Why does it say I'm on BBC iPlayer?
Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering that halfway through the race.
Oh, it's because my mum's in the other room watching BBC iPlayer.
Oh, there we go. Here's Matt.
And we can get on with the interviews. So how are we going to do the interviews? I'll take P1, you take P2 and P3.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the same question. How did you survive out there?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it, Len. Let's go through them. Yeah. So starting off, Leah. Leah, actually, there's a good question for Leah. Actually, Leah is the only person who did the zero stop. Was it always a plan to do the zero stop? Did you have a clue about how long the tyres lasted? Was it just kind of just a risk of, you know what, under these safety cars, I'm going to take the track position? What was your thought process behind taking those tyres all of the race? Obviously, you had quite a few safety car laps to help you with the tyre wear. But yeah, just talk us through it.
Yeah, after the first safety car, I thought if I don't pit, it's just I'm not gonna pit for the whole race. Obviously, the other safety cars helped, and yeah, we just sort of nursed them in at the end. I think they were probably around about 45%.
Oh, not bad at all. So yeah, very easily made the end.
Yeah.
Very easily made the end. And yeah, talk us through your battles as well. We noticed that you had a lot of fighting with South Raptor for pretty much the entire race, like at different points. Looked like you were giving each other quite a lot of room, a lot of respect. It was quite good battling between the two of you. He got you in the end, but yeah, it kind of just talk us through that. Are you a little disappointed to lose the position on lap 27, considering how many times you defended from him, or are you happy with the P3?
Yeah, I mean, I was glad between us, but early on, I mean, he was definitely quick in the wet. I could see it very early, but yeah, I don't know what happened with him and Charlie. I was hoping Charlie would hang on for a couple more laps, but yeah, I mean, fair play. Can't say much else really. Have to get the podium.
Yes, well done to yourself. And now South Raptor, P2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that might be your first SLR podium. And yeah, how was that race? It was very, very eventful, very, very treacherous conditions. Full wet Australia. That's up there in the top 5 least favourite things to do on this game for anyone who isn't a psychopath. So yeah, how do you feel with how that went?
Well, first of all, congrats to the winner, Matt, and Leah for bringing the tires without pitting. It was very hard. Leah was defending very hard, and well, I drove cautiously and trying not to spin or anything. I had moments, a few times, but well, I pitted throughout half the race and to get fresher tires. Then I just pushed, and Leah was in front of me after a while, and then I overtook him on the outside, and I got a penalty for exceeding track limits after the like one turn after the overtake. So I had like 2 laps to quickly do a gap above 3 seconds, which was tough, hard, and then I got the fastest lap at the end of at the end of the lap, the race.
Yes, great driving from yourself, and that fast lap at the end certainly showing you had a lot of pace. So congratulations on the P2.
Thank you.
Yeah, and now Matt P1. In the parties done by the streams, obviously you got to tick your box. Obviously you don't have to in yours, but yeah, make sure you tick your box as well. First SLR race after a lot of them, and a lot of those, of course, with me in the commentary booth. You've had a bit of a break from the league, and you've come here to race, and you've got the victory in Division 2. So how do you feel? Channeled. We were saying that with your wet weather driving, especially off the start, channeling your inner Ayrton Senna there. So yeah, just talk us through it. Certainly a great drive from yourself. Hello? Can't hear you. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes. Yes, very well done for yourself. And yeah, first race in SLR and first win in Formula 1 cars. That's very impressive. And I mean, full wet Australia. Credit to yourself for not binning it. Most people in the race did. So
yeah, especially with the P1 curse down.
Yeah, it's just Australia in the wet, to be honest.
There was two bins from the lead as well.
Yes, indeed. There was lots of chaos. But yes, thank you for watching though. And what a race that was. What a race. It was certainly chaotic. It's been a very, very long stream.
It certainly made up for
thank you all for sticking through it. Yeah, thank you all for sticking through it, and thank you for watching. And please join us at 9 PM for Division 3. Thank you all for watching. Good night.